We're constantly looking to push the boundaries of what we can achieve.
It's a passionate place with people trying to do that extra bit to make the work extra special.
Framestore is a creative studio made up of over 3,000 artists, producers, technicians, and we combine all of those people to create the most beautiful imagery across film, content, advertising, and immersive experiences.
The way we used to work was we had our own on-premise infrastructure and systems and hundreds and thousands of servers that were rendering our images 24/7. And what we found is not only is that a lot of investment, but there's not a lot of flexibility there.
Azure cloud services bring us flexibility. It's taken a huge pressure off the planning and enables us to respond to the issues of real-life production so much more fluidly.
Cloud computing gives us almost infinite flexibility, not only in where we render and how we render and what we render, but in the cost and the understanding of how that cost impacts our production. We render tens of thousands of images a day, and a lot of that happens on our infrastructure in-house. But when we need to do more, we use Azure to burst our rendering in many of our key sites.
Our compute power, our render costs, are one of the most significant costs that we have as a business. Being able to manage them in the most cost-effective way is vital to our business operations.
Not only are we connecting all of our servers and our infrastructure in each site, but we connect it globally, wherever the artists are.
The faster the iterations are, the more creative you can be, and the better the end result.
So if we want to render an image in Freak, we start by creating an entire data set that describes the scene. That's hundreds of artists creating models and animation and lights and environments that all add up to this one big set of data. Freak takes that data and it computes how each pixel in that image should appear, sending it to a server that does all the computation. And that server can be on-premise or it can be in the cloud on Azure. When that image is complete, it gets delivered back to that artist without them ever knowing where in the world that image was created.
It's very important to us that we have the immediacy and the reliability of Azure.
The impact of using Azure at Framestore has been to be able to grow our capacity well beyond what we can do on-prem. We're going to continue to push to have the most global and flexible solutions, and we're going to continue to work with Microsoft to find the most creative solutions to the challenges that face us.
We are looking to innovate further, to push the boundaries further, and to continue to evolve what seems impossible today, but will become possible in the future.